So good afternoon everyone, welcome to Maths EAPCET Crash Course. So today we will be concluding with functions and then we will be starting with the topic of 3D geometry. Okay. So in the functions, in the yesterday's class we were discussing about range. So let us continue from here and then today we will be studying what? Composite functions, odd and even functions. And also we will be studying, after composite function we will be studying different types of functions like 1, 1, on 2, okay, what is it, into, okay, many to 1, all these type of functions we will be studying. And also what is that? Bijection function. Let us do some more questions on range. So this is the question that is given. Find the range of this one. I think we have done this, right? This is done. Okay. Now there is one shortcut to find if they ask the range of this type of questions. F of x is given as ax square, please focus on the class, plus bx plus c divided by ax square minus bx plus c, or if they give f of x is equal to ax square minus bx plus c by ax square plus bx plus c. If they give it like this, okay, if they give like this, for this function maxima or minima exists at f of square root of plus or minus square root of c by a. At this point the maxima or minima will exist at this point when the function is of this form, ax square plus bx plus c, coefficient should be same. Okay, here what should come? Minus should come. If minus is coming here, below what should come? Plus should come. So you don't have to use the normal method, you can use the shortcut method and you can get the answer. Okay, you have to focus on the class. So if you take up the example questions, if you take up, see here, written this shortcut everyone. See, using this shortcut we have already done one of the question in what? Application of derivatives. Correct na? I told you when I do functions I will be telling this. This is what I told you. Okay, application of derivatives we have done one question using this shortcut. That is what, for what? Finding maxima and minima. Written the shortcut everyone. So this is the question. Normally if we find it, f of x, we will write it like this. So we will take what? Y is equal to x square minus x plus 1 by x square plus 1. Okay, first let us do the normal method, how we do. Okay, so first what I told, x square minus x plus 1 by x square plus x plus 1. So how we will do this? We will multiply, cross multiply this, we will get what? X square y plus xy plus y is equal to x square minus x plus 1, x square minus x plus 1. Now what we got to do? X square we can take it this side, this will become what? X square y see here, x square y, if I bring it this side, minus x square plus xy plus x plus x, okay, plus x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now what I can take common here? X square I can take common, so this will become what? Y minus 1 x square, y minus 1 x square plus what is this? Y plus 1 into x plus what is this? Y minus 1 is equal to 0. This is what we have. So here x belongs to all real numbers. That means what? Here what will happen to the discriminant? Discriminant will be greater than or equal to 0. Here discriminant cannot be what? Imaginary root. So here d will be greater than or equal to 0. D will be greater than or equal to 0. If you do this, b square minus 4ac, that will give us what? Y plus 1 whole square minus 4 into what is it? 4ac, that is 4 into y minus 1 whole square. B square minus 4ac is what? Greater than or equal to 0. Correct na? B square minus 4ac is what? Greater than or equal to 0. So what we will get here? If we simplify this, y square plus 1 plus 2y minus 4y square minus 4, what is this? Plus 8y is greater than or equal to 0. Correct na? Is greater than or equal to 0. Minus 3y square okay, plus 10y minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. 3y square minus 10y plus 3 is less than or equal to 0. Inequality changes. Okay, minus I made it as plus, so inequality will change. Now what we have to do? We have to solve this. We will get what? 3y square. This is minus 9 minus 1. Correct now? So minus 9y minus y plus 3 is less than or equal to 0. So I will get what? 3y. I can take common. This will become what? 3y minus 3. Correct now? 3y minus 3. See, I should take what? Just wait. Y minus 3. This will become what? 3y. If I take common, this will become y minus 3 minus y minus 3 is less than or equal to 0. So here I can write what? Y minus 3 into what is this? 3y minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. Correct na? Less than or equal to 0. Now what I should write? 1 by 3. First I should write what? Minus infinity to 1 by 3 union. What I should write? 3 comma infinity. Correct na? 3 comma infinity. So this is the value we will get. Correct na? This is the value we will be getting. This is the range. This is the range we will be getting 1 by 3 comma 3. This is the range we will be getting. Okay, if you do normal method, this many steps you have to do. But otherwise, if you use the shortcut, see here, this is a what forms here? Ax square minus bx plus c by ax square plus bx plus c. So this I can write as what? F of square root plus or minus square root of c by a. So c is what here? 1. Look at the numerator. C is 1. A is what? A is also 1. So I should put what? F of plus or minus square root of 1 by 1, it is 1. So that I can write it as f of plus or minus 1. So if I put f of plus or minus 1, one will be maxima, one will be minima. Just find out one, only to find out both. Just find out one, other one will be always reciprocal. Okay, if I find out one, if I put f of 1, what I will get? I will get 1 by 3. 1 by 3 I will get it. 1 by 3 I will be getting it. F of 1 I will get it as what? 1. Any doubt? What is it? I am not getting you. What you are telling? Okay. So okay, we will do it like this. Or you can take it like this, whatever it is. Less than enough, no? What happened? Now it is fine. Okay, this will be open interval. Okay, this will be open interval. Okay, fine. Main thing is finding the maximum value, minimum value. You will get 1 by 3 here. If I put 1, f of minus 1, if I wanted, you don't have to find it again. You have to just take the reciprocal. That will become what? 3. That will become what? 3. Okay, this is how you will find out. So take up the question. Write only the shortcut method, not this method. Okay, write only the shortcut method. Ashwin Kumar, hi, say my name or I will leave. Say my name, I am continuous till 3. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, fine. I have said your name. If you want, you can leave, no problem. ఇలా టెల్ కూడా ఉంటారు. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా ఫోన్ ఉందా ఇక్కడ? ఓకే, return this one. Can we go to the next example? Okay, just write down the shortcut method, not this one. I just showed you how it comes. So whenever you get quadratic, what you will do, you can find make it equal to y, cross multiply, and you will do what? Discriminant is greater than or equal to 0, because they belong to real numbers. That means you have to get real and distinct roots, or real and equal roots also possible, but it should not be imaginary roots. Then you will not find the range. Okay, then you will not be able to find the range. Clear? Next, if you take up the example, let us take up an example. So if I take up f of x is equal to 2x square plus 15x plus 8 divided by 2x square minus 15x plus 8. If it is given like this, they will ask the range. One thing is they can ask the range, or they can ask maxima minima. Range they are asking. Whenever you find x value, that is what? Domain. Whenever you find y value, that is what? range. That is what I told you basically. If you equate to y is equal to f of x equate to y, then you will get what? Range. Now here in this question, this is of which form? Ax square plus bx plus c divided by ax square minus bx plus c. Normally also you can solve, but you will use what? Shortcut method. Here you will use what? F of plus or minus square root of c by a. C is what here? 8. This is what? 2 plus or minus. Okay, what you can do here? F of plus or minus c by a, that is nothing but equal to f of plus or minus, that is what? 8 by 2, that is f of plus or minus, okay, that is what? Root 4, that is nothing but f of plus or minus 2. I can write it. Okay, understood how 2 is coming. Now if you put f of 2, just put f of 2, what you will get? F of 2 if I put here, what I will be getting? 2 square is 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 15 2s are 30, 30, that is what? 46. I will get 46 divided by what is this? 8, what is this? 16 minus 30, correct na? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 8 16, 16 minus 30, that will be what? Minus 14, minus 14 I will get. So this will be what? 23 by 7, minus 23 by 7. So f of 2 will be what? Minus 23 by 7. So f of minus 2 will be what? F of minus 2 will be reciprocal of this? Minus 7 by 23. Okay, minus 7 by 23. Sign won't change, sign will remain as it is. Okay, this will become what? Minus 7 by 23. Minus 7 by 23. Now if I want to write it in the form of range, that means if I want to write it like x belongs to, okay, I should write it like this. So which should come, which is smaller? Minus 7 by 23 smaller. See, it is minus, no, minus is there, means whichever is bigger that will be smaller. Okay, so minus 23 by 7, 3 point something will come. 7 by 23, 0 point something will come, correct na? So I should write what? Minus 23 by 7 comma, what is this? Minus 7 by 23. Understood? Understood? Clear? Got it? If in doubt, what you do? How you used to write for normal? If it is positive, write like that, then you write reverse. That's all. Okay, for negative numbers, then you write reverse. Okay, you used to fold na, same thing, like that. That's why you used to fold. Clear? Got it? Got it? This question how to do? Okay. Okay. Now before going to composite functions, we will do the PYQs pertaining to this. Find the range of this function. Find the range of this function. So see here, what is the thing you will use for here? What is the method you will follow? Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Please try by yourself, all of you. Please do try by yourself because I already told you how to solve this. A sin x plus b cos x. If they give, forget about c now. If I say a sin x plus b cos x, what is the maximum value? Square root of a square plus b square. Minimum value minus square root of a square. Minus will come outside. Minus square root of a square plus b square. If c is there, add c, that's all. We find out for the denominator, then we want for the whole function. Okay, then what you will do? You will take the reciprocal because we are taking for the denominator. do Do. అయిపోయిందా? వెరీ గుడ్, ఫంటాస్టిక్,
క్లాస్ వెళ్ళే కదా కొంచెం
వెరీ గుడ్, టాపర్. So 3 sin x plus 4 cos x, this is what I will do. Please observe now. Okay. So what I will do, square root of a square plus b square. For what? 3 sin x plus 4 cos x. For this what I will do? I will apply this will belong to what? Open into closed interval. What is this? Square root of a square plus b square. This is minus square root of a square plus b square, square root of 3 square plus 4 square. That is what? 5. That is square root of 25. That is nothing but what? 5. This will be minus 5. This will be plus 5. Correct na? But here plus 10 is there. So I should add plus 10 to both. So this will give us what? This will give us 5 comma 15. This will give us 5 comma 15. This will give us 5 comma 15. Okay, this will give us 5 comma 15. Now this is in the denominator. Okay, so the function is 15 by something. Correct na? So I have to take the reciprocal of this. If I take the reciprocal of this, what I will get? See, 5 comma 15. If I take the reciprocal, how I will take the reciprocal? Directly will I take it? So here what is there? Minus will go out. What I will do? Cross multiply. Correct na? Here 15 should come. Correct na? What I will do? This will be 1 by 15. This will be 1 by 5. Correct no? This is how I will take it. Now now what is there in the numerator? 15 is there. So I will multiply this by 15. If I multiply this by 15, 15 cancels. I will get what? 1 comma 15 by 5 is what? 3. 1 comma 3. So what is the answer? Third one. What is the answer? Third one. Clear na? What is the answer? Third one. Clear no? What is the answer? Third one. Okay. Why are you laughing? What happened? Understood or not? Clear. So in this option, if you want to eliminate without solving, first option, what you will eliminate? This one, because in every option 1 is there. In every option 1 is there. Correct na? In every option 1 is there, but in this option 1 is not there here. So I will eliminate this. Next in every option, see, in most of the option, in the remaining options, if you see, 3 is here, 3 is here, but 3 is here also. Correct na? So I should go with the option either this or this. Correct na? Because here 3 is not there, I should leave this. So I should go with second option or first option. Sorry, second option or third option. Correct na? Second option or third option. Okay, then you are left with the choice which you have to make. Okay, then probability you will get that most of it correct. Either you can go with this one or this one. If you don't know the question, how to do, I am telling. Clear? So in these two you can choose very easily. Instead of choosing from 4 options, choose from 2 options. Clear? This question is done. Try this question, all of you. The range of the real valued function f of x is equal to x square plus x plus 1 by x. So what you will do here? You will take y is equal to x square plus x plus 1 by x. So yx is equal to x square plus x plus 1. Okay. So yx minus x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Correct na? Is equal to 0. So further what I can do? I can take so I will make plus x square minus yx plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x square plus what I can do? 1 minus y into x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. Now I will take discriminant greater than or equal to 0. Discriminant greater than or equal to 0. Every time when you get quadratic, do this. Discriminant greater than or equal to 0. Now b square minus 4ac, that is what? 1 minus y into 4ac. 4 into 1 into 1, that is nothing but 4 itself. Correct na? This is greater than or equal to 0 I am having. 1 minus y whole square is greater than or equal to 0. Now please observe here, 1 minus y square is what? It is a positive value. That is what it is, ranging from 0 to infinity. Correct na? The range of this is what? 0 to infinity. Is yes or no? The range of this is 0 to infinity. So I can write this as what? This will be closed 0 or open 0? Closed or open 0? 0 to infinity. Now I have to subtract what? I have to subtract from here. What I should subtract? Minus 4. If I subtract minus 4, what I will get here? If I subtract minus 4, what I will get? Minus 4 comma infinity. Okay, otherwise you can do as per the options. If you go, what you can do? 1 minus y square is less than 4, right? Or you can do what? 1 minus y square is there, you can do it as what? 1 minus y plus 4 plus 2 into 1 minus y minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. A square minus b square, you can apply this. Okay. Now I will get what? 1 minus y is equal to minus 2, 1 minus y is equal to plus 2. Okay, this is what I will get. So I will get 1 minus y is equal to what I will get? Minus 2. So y is equal to what? Y is equal to what? Minus 1. Another one, what I will get? 1 minus y is equal to minus 2 means is equal to 2. So y is equal to what? Y is equal to what I will get? This will be 3, yeah? This will be 3, correct. This will be 3, and what about this one? Y will be equal to minus 1. Y will be equal to minus 1. So this is greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to means I should write what? Minus infinity to minus 1 and 3 comma infinity. So this will become what? Minus infinity to minus 1, close bracket, this is union 3 comma infinity. Which option? Fourth option. Fourth option. Now first of all tell me here in which option will you eliminate? Third option we will eliminate. See here, everywhere 1 is there, here also 1 is there, but here uniquely 2 is coming. So we will eliminate this. Okay. And also we are getting everywhere minus infinity comma minus 1, minus infinity comma minus 1. This is similar. So this is not similar. Minus 1 is not there. I will eliminate this also. Out of this I have to choose. Out of this if I have to choose means what is the method I can use to choose between these two? 3 is there, but here 1 is there. Close bracket. Here 1 is close bracket, here open bracket, but here 3 is both close bracket. So I can go with which option? Fourth option. Understood? So please try to apply every day at least 5 to 10 questions. Apply like this without solving. Remaining questions solve. I am telling, for those questions which you don't know, try to apply. Then only you can do in the exam. Directly don't go in the exam and apply. Practice. Okay, this also you should practice. Understanding? This question, please have a look at this question. Please try everyone. 2024 they have asked f of x is equal to 1 by x minus mod x. 1 by x minus mod x. Okay, forget about this question. Let us look at these options. First look at the options. 0 comma infinity minus infinity. Which option can we remove? Fourth. Which option can we remove? First option we can remove because everywhere minus infinity. Correct na? First option we can remove. Yes or no? Okay, let us all put the same answer. First option we will remove. Next, which option we can remove? Fourth option, because here it is 2 times infinity is coming. So this also we will remove. Okay, but once you remove, it doesn't mean that it is discarded. We have to make use of those options which you removed also. Now look at both the options. So here we are having minus infinity comma 0, minus infinity comma 0, 0 comma infinity is there. So both first and second option are combined here. So easily I can go with third option. Okay, easily I can go with third option. But I don't know whether this is the right answer or not. Let us solve now. Understood? So we are having what? 1 by x minus mod x. 1 by x minus mod x. So mod x can take the value of plus or minus. Correct na? If I put the positive value here, what happens? They are telling real valued functions. If I put the positive value here, mod x, if I take the positive value, if I take x is equal to 5, suppose I take x is equal to 5, mod x also positive 5, if I take it, 1 by 5 minus 5 is what? 0. 1 by 0 is not defined. So that means what? Mod x cannot be positive here. Here mod x cannot be equal to x. Here mod x can be equal to what? Minus x. Mod x can be equal to what? Minus x. So mod x can be equal to what? Minus x. So this will become what? 1 by x minus mod x I can write it as what? Minus x. So that will become what? 1 by x plus x. That is what? 2x. Where x is less than 0. Minus x means what? Negative. X is less than 0. Correct na? Minus x if you are taking means x should be negative. That is what it means. X should be less than 0. So the function turned into what? 1 by 2x. F of x now became what? F of x, it became what? 1 by 2x, where x is less than 0. So we are writing what? X is less than 0. Okay, what about 2x? If you multiply by 2, 2x is also less than 0. Now what we will do? 1 by 2x we have to take. 2x is less than 0 means how will you write it? How will you write it for this, for 2x? How will you write it? I have told you, if you take the reciprocal, what will happen? First write the range of this. 2x is less than 0 means what you will do? 2x is less than 0 means what you will do? Negative, what you will write? See, don't keep it in your mouth, just put it out and tell me. Minus infinity to 0. What will happen here? Minus infinity to 0. If it is negative means it is what? Minus infinity to 0. Okay, what is what? It is what? Open interval only, because it is less than 0. Okay, the correct answer is minus infinity to 0. Here our logic fails. It's okay. It's okay. 1 by 2x. 1 by? Okay, if you take that also again it will come that only. It's okay, 1 by 2x. Okay, 1 by 2x means what? What I should do? This will come 1 by 0, this will become 1 by minus infinity. That is nothing but what? 1 by 0 is what? Infinity. I write it as minus infinity. This I write it like this. So this will become what? 0. Minus infinity comma 0 again. Minus infinity comma 0. Our logic fails here. But it appears correct in 99% of the questions. Out of 100 questions, if you write at least, if not 99%, at least 50% you can take, it is correct. Okay. So here it fails. Okay, here it fails. Okay, here it fails. So our correct answer is what? Second one. Clear? Second answer is the correct answer. That's why you have to solve also. Just by logic you don't know. Those questions which you don't know, there only you go. Which you can do, see, simple question. Why you have to go by this? You can solve it. Correct na? Clear? This question. This question let us try to apply. This question let us try to apply our logic. Think. First option is we have to remove first option. Third option also we should remove. We have to go with second or fourth option. Okay, what you will do in the end when I say mark all the questions in the end, what you will do? You will mark any sum answer and you will give the OMR. Like that you should not do. Now you can go with any second option or fourth option. You can get 50% of it correct. Okay. Now try to eliminate at least one, I mean now remaining two. How you will eliminate? Think of it. Second one eliminate చేస్తే అదే ఎలా ఎలిమినేట్ చేస్తే నాకు లాజిక్ కావాలి కదా. here closed, 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 okay, but open, open. So here it is open is there. So something, sorry, okay, closed is there. So here something unique is coming. That means what? You can go with this option also or this options. Okay. So by our logic we will go with these options. That is fine. But let us see. Let us solve the question now. 2x minus 3, x is less than minus 1. X is less than minus 1. Let us take it. Three options are given. See, the three function is piecewise split function. This is. So this is what? X is less than minus 1. So they are telling about 2x minus 3. 2x is less than minus 2. 2x minus 3. Correct na? Minus 3 I should put. 2x minus 3 is less than minus 5. Correct na? 2x minus 3 is less than minus 5. What is the range of this if I write it? X belongs to what? Minus infinity, comma, minus 5. Open interval. Okay, this is done. Now let us take up this one. Okay, 1 minus x square. X belongs to what? Minus 1 to plus 1. X belongs to, what is it? It belongs to minus 1 to plus 1. Minus 1 to plus 1. If I take x square, it belongs to what? 0, 1. It will belong to 0, 1. Okay, x square will belong to what? 0, 1. Okay, x square will belong to what? 0, 1. If I do 1 minus x square, or if I take minus x square, see the minus x square belongs to what? Minus x square belongs to what? Please focus, don't sleep. See, x belongs to minus 1, 1. X square belongs to what? Tell me. 1, 1. Minus x square. Minus x square belongs to what? Minus x square will become minus 1, 1. Na? See how you can say that? Please tell me. When I say x square, you are telling what? You are telling 1, 1. How you can say that the positive value will range from 1 to 1? Positive value, x square is what? Positive value. It will always range from 0. It will always start from 0. It will not be 0. Positive value will not be 0. It will lie above 0. Correct na? Positive value. Understand? Just use the logic. X square is what? Positive value. Positive value will always start from 0. But it will not be 0, it will be 0 point something, anything it can be. So this will be what? 0, 1, 0, 1. What about minus x square? Minus x square will become minus 1, 0. Minus 1, 0 it will become. Minus x square will become what? Minus 1, 0. If I will multiply with minus sign, minus 1, 0. Now I'll add what? I'll add 1. I'll add 1 means what will happen? Understood or not? See here, I have taken what? X is belonging to minus 1 to 1. Clear here? Everyone clear here? Next I am taking what? X square is equal to 0 to 1. Why? X square is a positive value. X square is a positive value. Positive value means what? It should be above 0. It should be above 0. So I am writing what? 0 to 1. I am writing what? 0 to 1. Okay. Why closed interval? Because it is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. So closed interval. Now minus x square means what? I will multiply with minus 0, minus 1. So minus 0 is 0 itself and minus 1. So minus 1 should come first and 0 should come again. Okay. Then this 1 should come means I am adding 1. So if I am adding 1 here, this will become what? Okay, let me write in next step. So 1 minus x square will become what? So if I add 1, this will become what? 0, 1. 0, 1. Okay. Once you get 0, 1 here, you have to do union means you will go with this option. 0, 1 is what? This is coming here. Close bracket. So you will go with this option. It's okay. You got this option or this option. No, it's okay. But you end with this option. That's fine. But you should not go with first option or third option. That is my only concern. Randomly you are putting the answers in the end. I have seen you people in the test. When I say remaining questions, you please answer. What you are doing is randomly you are ticking it. I don't want you to do that. At least in these two, if you are going, it's okay, fine for me. Because in this question you got it wrong, in previous question you got it wrong, but in most questions you will get it right. Okay, you will get positive. And one more thing is there is no negative marking. So you should not go with first option or third option. That's all is my concern. You should not go there. You should go with second or fourth option. Clear? Understood? Okay. Now if I go for this one, 3x square plus 2, if x is greater than 1. X is greater than 1, they are telling 3x square plus 2. I should do what? X square here. So x square will be what? Greater than 1 square means 1. X square will be greater than 1. If I multiply by 3, 3x square will be greater than 3. Okay, 3x square plus 2 will be greater than what? 3 plus 2, 5. This is 5. 3x square plus 2 will be greater than what? 5. Okay. Now what happens? This will belong to what? 5 comma infinity. This will belong to 5 comma infinity. Okay. So if you combine this one and this one, you will get second option. Understood? You will get second option. Got it, everyone? You will get what? Second option. Understood, Roshni? Understood, Shravani? Got it? Okay. If you want, you can write it down. Like this, you have to make the union. See, if you want to choose between second and fourth option, here at least you can make use of the question to some extent. You can make use of the question. Okay, you can make use of the question. Alright, let's go to the next question. This question, see here. Which option you will eliminate? Which option you will eliminate? Fourth option you will eliminate. Okay. Second option? Okay, this you eliminated. Now which you want to eliminate? We will keep similar options. Dissimilar options we will remove. We will eliminate this option. We will eliminate this option or what? Which option will you eliminate? Second option you want to eliminate. Why? 0. What's wrong with 0? What's wrong with 0? Okay, fourth option you eliminated, fine. Now think which are the options that are similar. Minus infinity is here, minus infinity is here. Okay, here what is there? Minus 1 is there, minus 1 is there. You eliminated that. So which option you want to eliminate? Based on that you can go for the answer. See, I feel that this option and this option are similar because minus infinity are there. Okay, or I will eliminate this option only. Why? Because both the places infinity, same numbers are there. Minus infinity are there. Now I will choose between these options. Third option and second option. Okay, now which you can choose? Which you will go? Third. Okay, because why? Because why? See here, if you look at this, minus 1 is here also, here also. What about 0? Is not there anywhere. So I will go with minus 1 infinity. I will go with minus 1 infinity. Okay, but let us solve this question. We know that x square minus 2x square plus 3. First we will take it as what? This is what? Less than. This is what? Less than or equal to what? This is what? Log of anything should be positive. So x power 4, I will take it as what? X square whole square minus 2x square plus 3 is greater than 0. This should be greater than 0. So what I will take this? The x square, I can take it as what? X square whole square minus 2x square plus 1. What I can do? 2x square plus 1 is what? X square minus 2 plus 2 is greater than 0. I can do it. Okay, I am squaring it. Perfect square I am trying to make. X square whole square minus 2x square minus x square minus 1 whole square plus 2 is greater than 0. Is greater than 0. Correct na? Now this is what? This is a positive number. Positive number means what I will write? 0 comma infinity. There I wrote 1 because they told it is less than or equal to 1. There in that x, I should have written positive means what? 0 comma infinity. But they told it is positive, but it is lying between, it is less than 1. That's why I wrote what? 0 to 1. Understanding or not? You are focusing? Okay. This one understood everyone? So this will become what? This is positive means 0 comma infinity. This will be what? 0 comma infinity. Now plus 2 means this will become what? 2 comma infinity. 2 comma infinity. Okay. 2 comma infinity we will have for this one. Now we are having what? Log of this thing. Log of this thing to the base what? 0.5. 0.5 means I can write it as what? 1 by 2. Log of 1 by 2. So this is for this one. If I apply log of 2 to base 1 by 2 comma log of what is this? Infinity to the base 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 I can write it as what? Log of 2 to base 2, 2 to the power of minus 1. This will be minus 1. Minus 1 will come outside. So this will become what? What will happen to this? Minus of what is this? Log of infinity to the base 2. Okay. Understood? Why? What is happening? 2 I take it upside, 2 to the power of minus 1. Minus 1 will come outside. So log of 2 to the base 2 is what? 1. So this will become what? Minus 1. Minus 1. Log of infinity is what? Minus infinity. Okay. Log of infinity is minus infinity. Minus into minus is plus. So this will become minus 1 comma infinity. That is third option. Our logic worked. Understood? See, this is minus infinity plus infinity is same. Both the options are similar here. So you should remove this. This also you once you can remove this, you should remove this also. By the same logic, you should be able to remove this. And this you have to see. Okay, once you see this and this, minus 1 is here and minus 1 is here also. What about 0? 0 is not there in any other option. So you have to go with this option. Understood? So this is the correct answer, third option. Clear? Here it's not about getting just the solution. I am telling the logic also, which is a cheat codes. Okay, they are not cheat codes. They are logical. What? Logical thinking that you are using. They are not cheat codes or anything. Okay. Okay, I will not solve this question. Please tell me the answer. First option eliminated. Look at the question. Look at the question. What does it mean? What does it mean? Second option? Second option eliminator. Think and tell me. What is the meaning of that? If f is running from there, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Second option you are telling. Why second option? I am asking the reason. See, they are telling 2 to infinity these real numbers. From the range of real numbers, you remove that. That is what they are telling. From set of real numbers, you remove that. Remaining is what? 1 comma infinity, na? 2 to infinity if you remove, this is what is remaining. Second option is correct. Understood? Second option is correct what you told, but you didn't tell the correct reason. Okay, understood? Yes or no? Huh? What is the meaning of this? Tell me. Till now you saw function running R to R you saw. So input is what here? Input is 2 comma infinity. If I put 2 comma infinity as input, okay, I should get a real number. If I put 2 comma infinity as input, will I get again 2 comma infinity here in this function? If I put 2, what I will get here? If I put 2, what I will get here? If I put 2 here, minus 8 plus 5, what I will get? Minus 1. Minus 1 I am getting. If I put other numbers, if I put 3, what I will get? 3 minus 12 plus 5, that will get minus 4. Correct now? So this is what I am getting. Now out of this I have to remove what? I have to remove this. So if I have to get the remove this, that is, this is the range of the function. This is the range of the function. Understood or not? Not understood still. Not understood still. See here in this question what we were seeing, the range of the function. See, wait. Not here. So if r minus beta alpha is the range of the function, okay, range of the function. R minus alpha beta is the range of the function means what? R minus alpha beta is the output. That means what? Out of set of all real numbers, all the real numbers are there except alpha beta, except alpha beta. Now here for this function, you are giving this, except this you have to give all others, except this you have to give all others. That is the meaning of it. I told the other way. Except this you have to give all others means, if you look in this option, if you look in this option, see, if you look in this option, it cannot be r, 2 comma infinity is there. So if you write 5 comma infinity, what is involved? 5 comma infinity, everything that is there, that is involved. Okay, 5 comma infinity, what is involved? Is 2 comma infinity involved here? Is 2 comma infinity involved here? Think correctly. Is 2 involved here? Is 2 included here? 2 included here or not? No. Here 2 included. What about here? Yes, that's why this is the answer. Okay, think like that, simple. Don't worry too much. 2 is included here. That's all. Okay, 2 is included here. Here it is not included. It is starting from 5. It is starting from 4. How 2 will be included? It is starting from 1. Definitely 2 will be included. So that means our input is there, then only corresponding output we will get. Okay, got it. And this is extreme option, we cannot go with this. Okay, clear? Okay, this question don't solve, I am just telling logic. After solving you will definitely get the answer for this. Okay, now see here, for this what you will do? First of all you will take this as what? F of x is greater than or equal to 0. This will minus, you will make it as what? Plus. After you get it, the range you will multiply with minus. You will multiply with minus. So see here, what option I can eliminate? Huh? So see here, observe carefully. First option I can eliminate because it is not having negative. First option I can eliminate, it is not having a negative. What about fourth option? Huh? So this also I can eliminate, infinity is here. Okay, here if you look at, okay, here if you look at minus 2 is there. Okay, here 2 is there. So if you combine this, we will get second option. What is the option you have to go? Third option you are telling we have to go. See here it is 0. Here it is minus 2. Here, see here 2 is repeating. Okay, 2 is repeating, minus 2 is repeating. Okay, 2 is repeating in the same place. 2 is repeating in the same place. 0 is not repeating in the same place. 0 is repeating but not in the same place. So I will go with what? We can go with the third option. We will go with third option. Let me check the answer once. Yes, third option is correct. Third option is correct. Understood? Okay. So I thought 0 is repeating. 0 is repeating, but at which place? Here place, this place and this place. But 2 is repeating in the same place. Minus 2 is coming here itself and 2 is repeating here. So we can go with third option. I am discussing very important. You are talking and sitting. See, if you are not interested, please leave. No problem at all. I don't see you people focus in the class. Why I gave the third option? Explain to me. Explain to me why I gave the third option. Huh? How it is common? Zero is also there, no? Different place. Okay. See, if with this logic, if you get more marks, you are only beneficial, not me. Okay, so please focus. Just because syllabus is coming to the end, it's not like you can relax. Please focus. This is the time you have to focus more. Okay, these things you have to learn. Now classification. Look at him how silently he is listening. Okay, which is very rare, which is very unusual. Correct, na? Clear? Now let us go to next topic, that is classification of functions. In classification of functions, we will be learning one. Okay, onto, into, and many one. Okay, what is this one or injection functions? Okay, what is this one or injection function? So what is this one or injection function? So see here, if f of x is given, only simple methods here. There are various methods. I will tell you just a simple method. F of x is given. You find what? F dash of x. You find what? F dash of x. Once you find f dash of x, if it is greater than or equal to 0, if it is greater than or equal to 0, or if it is f dash of x is less than or equal to 0, then that function is called as what? 1 or injection function. You are telling greater than or equal to 0, at the same time you are telling less than or equal to 0. Correct, na? That is your doubt. Suppose I will give some examples. Okay, we will give some examples, then you will understand. Okay, so if I say f of x is 3x cube minus 4, next f of x is equal to 4 minus 3x cube, next f of x, I will write it as f of x, I will write it as what? 3x square minus 4x plus 1. Now what I told, first thing what we should do? We should differentiate. Correct, na? Correct, na? That is what I told. We should differentiate. So f dash of x will become what? F dash of x will become what? 9x square. 9x square. If you put any value of x, this will be a positive value. Correct, na? This will be a positive value. So this will be what? Greater than or equal to 0. Greater than 0 or equal to 0, whatever it is. If you put x value 0, this will be 0, no problem. Okay. Now if I differentiate this one, f dash of x minus 9x square, this will be less than or equal to 0. This will be definitely be less than or equal to 0. Okay. Both these functions are what? This function is also 1, this function is also 1. Now differentiate this. So f dash of x will be equal to what? 6x minus 4. 6x minus 4. Now this can be greater than 0, less than 0. It can be greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 0. This will be greater than 0, less than 0, anything. It can happen at the same time. This is definitely greater than or equal to 0. This is definitely less than or equal to 0. Can you say definitely what will happen here? You cannot say, because x value, it depends on the x value. X value if you give minus, this will become what? Minus. X value if you give positive, this will become positive. X value if you give negative, this will become negative. So this can take, at the same time the function can take what? Negative value, positive value. So this is what? You cannot say definitely this is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So you cannot say this definitely. Correct, na? So such type of functions are called as what? They are not 1. They are not, this is what? This is 1. This is 1. This is what? Not 1. If it is not 1, then it is what? It is many 1. Okay. If it is not 1, this is what? Many 1. If it is not 1, directly you can write it as what? This is many 1. Understood? First thing what you will do? F of x you will take, find f dash of x. F dash of x is greater than or equal to 0, 1. If it is less than or equal to 0, then also it is 1. But if you are not able to identify whether it is 1 or what is it? Whether it is positive or negative, then it is what? It is not 1. This is many 1. This is many 1. Okay. This is what? Many 1. Clear? Write down. Done? Please write down. Next one. Next one is onto our surjection functions, onto our surjection function. This means what? Here f of x is given. Okay, suppose the function is given like this. The function, if it is defined like this, what? A to b, a to b. This what we call it is this one, a to b. When I write it, what do we call this? A as domain, this b as what? Codomain. Okay, this b as what? Codomain. Here in this function, what you do for this f of x, for this f of x, what you do? Find the range. Find range. Once you find the range, if this range is equal to codomain, if this range which you find is equal to codomain, then it is what? Onto. If this range is equal to, understanding Bhavani? If this range is equal to what? Siri, understanding? So if this range is equal to what? Codomain, it should be equal. If it is equal to codomain, then it is what? Onto. Then it is onto. Otherwise, it is not onto, we call it as into. If it is not onto, we call it as into. If it is 1 1, fine. If it is not 1 1, we call it as many 1. If it is onto, fine. If it is not onto, we call it as what? Into. Or it is, otherwise we call it as into. Else it is into. Else it is into. Clear? Now let us take up a question. Example, please write down fast. So f is defined from R to 3 comma infinity. Okay, whether it is onto or not, we have to check it. Onto or not, if we have to check is f of x is given as x square minus 2x plus 4. X square minus 2x plus 4. This is what is given. X square minus 2x plus 4 is given. Okay, we have to check. This is what? R to 3 comma infinity. This is what? R2. R2. This is R2. 3 comma infinity. This is codomain. Now if I find out this, I can write it as what? X square minus 2x, okay, plus 1 plus 3. So this I can write it as what? X minus 1 whole square plus 3. X minus 1 whole square plus 3. So that means what? This is definitely positive. Positive means 0 comma infinity. If I add 3, this will become what? 3 comma infinity. I will get range as what? 3 comma infinity, which is nothing but what? Equal to codomain, that is b. So that means what? This is onto function. Whatever I wrote there, same thing I got here as range. Then this is what? Onto function. Understood? This is what? Onto function. Clear? Okay, got it. Just don't just don't make notes simply. Okay, while making notes you have to understand first. Okay, then that notes will be useful. Okay, clear? Understood everyone? This one, Akshay understanding, Liharika, Anusha, Srinidhi, Navnita and Bhavani got it. Roshni, Nikhil got it, this one. So this is what? It should be equal to codomain. Then it is called as onto. Otherwise we call it as into. If it is not 1 1, we call it as what? Many 1. Clear? We call it as what? Many 1. Written everyone? Can we go to the next thing? Next is bijection, which you already know. That is, if it is 1 1, not or, and onto. 1 1 and onto, we call it as what? Bijection. 1 1 and onto, we call it as what? Bijection. Into function. Into function, I will take example. Instead of example, we will write it as what? Many 1, where it went? Into means what? If it is any function which is not onto. Okay, no need of example. If it is not onto, we call it as what? Into. Many 1 is what? If it is not 1 1, we call it as what? Many 1. Okay, you should be careful. Okay, you should be careful while solving the question. Okay, number of different functions formula. Number of different functions formula already I have given you. It's in your notes, you can check. Number of different functions formula already I have given you. Okay, I already have given you. Okay, it's in your notes. If you want, I can give again. Number of functions from a to b, it is nothing but equal to n power m. Number of functions, 1 functions, npm, all these things I have given, no? I have given, that you go through. Okay, that you go through. Number of increasing decreasing functions, NCM. Number of into functions, number of onto functions, number of many to one functions, all these things I have given. If it is not given, I will give you some other day, no problem. Okay, already I have given that. That functions, they are important. Next we will go to composite functions. Composite function means function within a function. So composite function, a function within a function. Suppose f of x is written as log x and g of x is written as what? X square plus x plus 3. If I ask you to find f of g for, or if I write it as f of g of x or f of g of x, okay, f of g of x, what you will write it as what? You will write it as what? See, you have to focus on the class, not just sit and laugh. Okay, you will write it as what? F of g of x. So that will become what? Log of, you will write it as what? Log of g of x. So g of x is what? Log of x square plus x plus 3. That's all. That's all. Clear? This is about what? Composite functions. This is about composite functions. Clear? Okay, we will see one PYQ. It's not here. Okay. Next we will go for order even function, order even functions. Okay. So you can write it here. So order even functions, what you can do, if it is given like f of x is equal to f of minus x is equal to minus f of x, this is what? Odd. This is what? Odd. This is odd. F of minus x is equal to what? Minus f of x, this is odd. If f of minus x is equal to f of x, we call it as what? Even. I told you even in integration. While they are talking about definite integrals, those properties, please keep revising those properties. From properties only questions are coming. Okay. So f of minus x is equal to what? F of x. Now sometimes you cannot directly apply this and get the answers. Sometimes what you will do, f of minus x, okay, plus f of x will be equal to 0. This is one condition, this is second condition. I brought it this side. So this will become what? Equal to 0. F of minus x plus f of x is equal to 0, then it is what? Odd function. If this is first function, sorry, this is first condition, f of minus x minus f of x is equal to 0, then it is what? Even function. This is even function. Clear? Then we call it as what? Even function. So let us take some example. Check whether it is odd, check whether it is even. Please check this. Okay, then I will give one more example. So f of x is equal to 3x cube minus 4x. If you want to check if it is odd or even, first what you will do, f of minus x you have to find out, correct na? F of minus x is what? F of minus x is, here it is 3 into minus x whole cube is what? Minus. So this will be minus 3x cube, this is what? Plus 4x. So I can write this as what? Minus, if I take outside, this will become 3x cube minus 4x. 3x cube minus 4x, correct na? 3x cube minus 4x I will get. That means what? It is equal to minus f of x. Minus f of x. So this is equal to minus f of x. F of minus x is equal to what? Minus f of x. That means what? This is odd. Okay. Now same thing I will put f of, for x I will put what? Minus x. So f of minus x, if I put here, what I will be getting? 3 plus 5 into x square is what? X minus x square is x square itself, 5x square, understood Ritika? So this will become what? 3 plus 5x square. So f of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to f of x itself. F of minus x is equal to plus f of x. F of minus x I am getting it as what? Plus f of x. This is what? Even. Now try for this one. Odd. This is odd. Okay. Please try again. Think again. See, for this if I apply f of minus x, please be focused, f of minus x, see here what will happen, 1 plus 4 into minus x cube is what, minus, so this will become what, minus 4x cube. So if I take minus outside, this will become what, minus 1, okay, this is what, minus 1 plus 4, okay. If I take this minus outside, what will happen, this will become minus 1 plus 4 x cube. See, minus into minus is plus, if I take minus, this is not f of minus x is not coming as, what is that, it is not coming at minus f of x, function itself is changing, minus 1 plus 4x cube it is becoming, f of x is what, 1 plus 4x cube, but here what I am getting, minus 1 plus 4x cube, this is neither odd nor even, just like what I told you, greater than or equal to is less than or equal to, sometimes you cannot say that, sometimes it will be greater than, sometimes it will be less than, here also you cannot say it is odd or even. So you can have functions which are neither odd nor even, neither odd nor even. Similarly, when it comes to maxima minima, a function can have maxima and minima, a function can have only maxima no minima, a function can have only minima no maxima, a function can neither have maxima nor minima, okay, that is also possible. It does not mean that every function will have maxima minima, no, okay, clear. Inverse of a function, you know that anyways, because when I did in matrices you would have understood what is inverse of function. Now see here, functional equations, if I talk, f of x plus y, f of x plus y is equal to, I can write it as what, f of x plus f of y, that gives us what, I can write it as f of x is equal to k times of x, please write down this along with me. Second one, f of x plus y can be written as f of x into f of y, that can be written as what, if you write it like this, f of x is equal to what, a power x. Some more important, not everything is important, but we will know it, okay. F of xy can be written as f of x plus f of y, that gives us f of x is equal to log x to the base a, log x to the base a, okay, log x to the base a. F of x by y can be written as f of x minus f of y, that can be written as f of x can be written as log x to the base a. Next, f of xy can be written as f of x into f of y, where f of x you can take it as what, x power k, x power k, f of x you can take it as what, x power k, x power k. What man, went to terrace yesterday also? Spandana understood? Gayatri understood? Ninnu adagala, okay, you understood? Okay. So let us write this one also, no problem. Number of different functions formula. So first write down f of, if f of a, see, we are having f of a to b is a function, n of a is m, n of b is n, n of b is n, okay. If I am writing number of functions from a to b, you can write as what, n power m. Number of 1 functions npm, number of many to one functions. This is what number of many to one functions is what? N power m minus npm. Number of onto functions n power m minus nc1 n minus 1 to the power of n, nc2 n minus m n minus 2 to the power of m. It goes on up till 0. Number of into functions is n power m minus this one. So, this will become what? nc1 n minus 1 to the power of m, nc2 n minus 2 to the power of m plus 0. Okay. Number of increasing digits, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Number of decreasing or increasing functions from a to b. Number of decreasing or increasing functions from a to b is given by NCM. Understood? So, why I am taking n here? Number of elements of a is m. Suppose f of 1 2 3 is there in function a. So, number of elements is what? 3. Okay. Suppose f of a to b, that is given, means I am at what? Which place? I am at b. So, I have to take from where? From b. For b, number of elements is what? N. So, n to the power of m. You will take what? N to the power of m. If they give f of b to a, f of b to a means I should be at a. So, I should take it as what? M to the power of n. I should take it as what? M to the power of n. Okay. M to the power of n. Clear? M to the power of n. Clear? Written this one, everyone. So, see here. This is n to the power of m. 1 is what? npm. Okay. Many to 1 is what? Out of total functions, remove 1. So, n power m minus npm. So, onto is what? N power m minus ncn n minus 1, all these things up till 0. Okay. Into is what? Out of this, remove what? Out of total, remove this thing. If I remove this, what will happen? N power m minus n power n minus into minus, this will become plus. N power n minus n power m cancels, I will have only this. I should remove onto functions if I want into functions. Increasing, decreasing is what? NCM. Here only here combination comes. Here it is what? NPM. 1 is what? NPM. Clear? They have asked questions directly from here. Written everyone? Already we have written in one of the class. Permutation, combination, yes. 5 minutes. Okay. Clear? So, number of increasing or decreasing functions. That will be useful in which what? Application of derivatives. Written everyone? Okay. Written or not? Written? Okay. Now look at this. If set A has 5 elements and set B has 7 elements, the number of minimum functions that can be defined from A to B. So they are asking about defined from A to B. Set A has how many elements? 5 elements. This has how many elements? 7 elements. They are asking about number of many to one functions. Many to functions is what? N power m minus 1 you have to remove. npm. Correct na? N is what here? 7. 7 power 5 minus what is it? 7p 5. What is the answer? Fourth option. Okay, fourth option. Suppose you don't know here, you will eliminate which option first? Second, why you will eliminate? Which one you will eliminate first? First one and second, huh? First you will eliminate, okay. Now you got the answer, so you are telling. Then why you will eliminate second? Permutation. This is repeated. So second also you can eliminate. Now this is repeated means you can go with this option or this option. Okay, 7p5 is there, 7p5 is there. 5 power 7, 7 power 5. Okay, out of this third or fourth option you can go. Understood? This is how you have to look at it. Got it everyone? Okay, just wait. They were given composite function. They were given if f of x is equal to x cube minus x and g of x is equal to sin 2x, then f of g of pi by 12. F of g of pi by 12. So what you will do first? You will find g of pi by 12. So sin 2 times pi by 12 is what? Sin pi by 6. Sin pi by 6 is what? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means f of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 1 by 8 minus 1 by 2. That will give us what? What is what? So 2 3. So this will become what? 2. What is this? 2 4s are right. So minus 3 by 8. This will be minus 3 by 8. That is third option. Understood? Very simple. Minus 3 by 8. Got it? This one see here. Any doubt in the previous question? So we have to find 1 1 on 2. We have to check. So to check 1 1, what we should do? F dash of x. F dash of x is what? I'll get what? 5 4 5 is a 20 x cube plus 2. 20 x cube plus, sorry, this will become okay 0. We will have what? 20 x cube. We will have 20 x cube. Okay. So 20 x cube. Now what will happen? This is 1 1 or what? See x value if I keep minus, I'll get what? Minus. If I put positive, positive. So it can be greater than or equal to 0? No. Or less than or equal to 0. Is it possible to be 1 1? No, it is not possible. It is many 1. So it is not 1 1. See, if I put the value minus, I'll get minus. If I put positive, I'll get positive. So at the same time it can become both. It should not become both. It should be either greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to 0. But it is becoming both. That is what? That itself it is saying many to 1. So this is not 1 1. So wherever it is given 1 1, f is 1 1, no. F is onto but not 1 1, okay, that's just wait. Both 1 1, no. F is neither 1 1, this we cannot say. Onto we have to check. For onto what we have to do? Check for the range and domain, codomain. So what will this be? F of 5x power 4 plus 2. 5x power 4, see first of all, x power 4 will be what? X power 4 will be greater than 0. X power 4 is positive. So I can write this as what? This is 0 comma infinity. If I multiply by 5, this will become what? 5 comma, this is 0 comma again infinity only. If I add 2, what I will get? 2 comma infinity. 2 comma infinity if I take, this is what? 2 comma infinity, is it matching codomain? No, this is set of all real numbers. Of course it is there, but it is not completely matching. This is what? This is neither 1 nor on 2. Okay, this is neither 1 1 nor on 2. Okay, neither 1 1 nor on 2. Okay, clear? Clear with this? How? Understood? Liharika Srinidhi focusing, understood? Determine g of f of x. Simple question, you can do it. Try this one. Determine g of f of x. That's all. No, do. Option 3, yes. Okay, fine. So we will wind up now. Okay. So we will wind up now. After this, we will have the study hour. Okay. So this is about what? Functions, composite functions, and also we have completed odd even functions. Some more questions are there. We will be doing it in the study hour. Fine then. Thank you.